Welcome back to UV Review, your place for all things UVU. I'm your host, Chase Timothy Hughes.
I'm your host, Emily Porcelli.
And this is The Buzz.
Veterans Day just happened, and we are celebrating. Have any of your family members or friends served in the military?
Yes, they have, particularly in the Army and the Navy. What about you?
Yep, Army, Navy, and Air Force.
That is incredible. The Intercultural Engagement Center hosted a Veterans Appreciation event displaying pictures and stories of veterans who served here at UVU.
Let's thank them by hearing more about their stories.
My name is Tennille Canyon. I am part of Native American Excellence. In this area right now, we have a bunch of pictures of the veterans that we know and respect since it is Veterans Day this month. Behind me, if you can see, is the Navajo Code Talkers. They are some of the honored members of my, I guess, tribe, because I'm Navajo also. They fought in World War II, and they were able to use their language to be able to help the United States create codes so that the Japanese and the people that were fighting against at the time weren't able to break those codes using our Native American language. What you don't see on here is they actually had used the language in World War I also. So some of the other tribes had used their languages previously.
Students in the BFA program are in 2 group shows in our art gallery until the 21st.
Our reporter Daniel has more information on this exciting event.
Currently in the campus art galleries, you can go to see 2 BFA group art shows. Gallery 402 is going to be featuring Jesse Thompson and James Henderson. You'll find a range of artworks here at this gallery, from the digital artwork of James Henderson, featuring his fantasy world, to mixed media projects of Jesse Thompson. Gallery on 6 will be featuring Bryn Whiting, Elise Christensen, Kenya Heiner, Olivia Dunford, Carly Duke, David Blanchard, and Sophie King. There you'll find a whole variety of pieces, so take a walk up campus and take in the art. The galleries will be opened from November 5th to the 21st.
Are you a fan of art?
I am, yes. What about you?
I am. Big Vincent van Gogh guy. What about you?
Vincent van Gogh is very cool, but I will always be in love with the Pokemon card illustrators.
I don't blame you. Vincent van Gogh and NFTs for their life.
Wellness for Wolverines hosted our wonderful boss, Elizabeth Powell.
The GOAT! They sat down and discussed so much about life, from stress management to being afraid of publishing work, but knowing the only way to succeed is to do something that's out of your comfort zone.
Let's get a sneak peek into their conversation.
Where like you need to be okay with things not working out, because like the more you focus on like the things that are going wrong, I think the more things that go wrong. Like it just kind of because that's all you're seeing. And so it kind of just like whirlwinds into it. But like you're saying, you kind of have to be like, hey, well, I tried and I did it. Like maybe I didn't reach that goal, but like maybe I can figure out another goal to like make towards. So
for sure, I feel like life is what you focus on, 100%. And then it can help too if you set goals, at least maybe not so like attached to the metric so much as it is like to the feeling that you think you're going to get by achieving it. So that might actually come before you hit the goal, or it might come despite not hitting the goal. So if you kind of focus on like, okay, what is it that I'm like really wanting here? And if it's like to become more educated, or how do you not do that? Yeah. You know, like you can't fail at some of these goals. So for me, I think that's helpful.
Natalie and Elizabeth are so awesome. This podcast is definitely worth listening to.
We have some things for you to look forward to.
UVU's Care Hub is hosting a Sub for Santa with applications being due on December 3rd.
This is for everyone with children between the ages of 16 months and 16 years.
No matter how you celebrate the holiday, helping others is always worth it.
One of my favorite Christmas traditions is opening up the pajamas on Christmas Eve. Do you have a favorite Christmas tradition?
I do, and that one's wonderful. I think my favorite is when we were little, me and my brothers and my little sister, I always woke her up and we'd sneak down the stairs to make sure Santa came, because if he didn't, there were going to be some real issues. It's time to run for student council.
If you have aspirations to be a leader at UVU, scan this code on your screen or the one we have somewhere on this video.
When you get back stuff from dinner, push through, because the semester is going to be ending in a flash.
If you want to look at any of our videos, check the links in the description below.
What Thanksgiving dish are you most looking forward to?
Ooh, I love mashed potatoes, but my dad knows how to deep fry a turkey.
Mine is, and stay with me here, stove top stuffing. Not the made stuff that people come in and try to do. I'm talking stove top stuffing. Thank you so much for being with us today. It's always a pleasure. I've been your host, Chase Timothy Hughes.
I've been your host, Emily Porcelli.
And this is The Review, where it's your voice,
your campus, your news.